Okay. Okay, the chameleon spirit. That's good. That's cool. That's a cool spirit. And it says act as if. Okay. I love that. I love it when you say act as if. Okay, so in order for you to move forward in September, you just need to pretend like everything is going to work out perfectly for you. You need, and I don't mean to even say pretend, but I would say just assume that everything's going to work out for you. And it will. Like, don't have any doubts in your mind about people or circumstances or a new job or trying to achieve something. Just act as if it's going to happen. Just pretend as if you have this genie in a bottle and that genie is saying, okay, what's your wish? And you just say this and imagine that it happens. And that is going to give you this really perfect energy for September, this positive energy to move forward. And then as a chameleon, you are going to be able to, adapt to your environment at all times. And I just love this. I wish I had gotten this one as well, for some of the readings that I did for myself. But for Libra, we got Panther energy, which is great because it's just like reclaiming our power. But this is a really cool card. In a way, I'm kind of jealous. Okay, Sagittarius, you guys can act as if. All right. So now the next thing I want to do is tell your story. And the way I'm going to do that is using the Rider-Waite deck and then also the astrology deck. And the Rider-Waite is going to give us a metaphysical story about what's going on with you. It's going to tell us what's happening in the metaphysical plane. And then we're going to use the astrology cards, which are going to tell us cosmically how you're interconnected and what that story is. And sometimes both of the 3 cards that I pull on each side are giving me a very similar story. So it's, like I said, it's all interconnected. And you'll be able to see these 3 cards. I'm going to pick them up for you in just a moment. So, because I know my setup, you can't really see them until I hold them up. But we're going to get to it. We're going to get to it. Okay. So the first 3 cards are the Rider-Waites. Okay, I'm seeing a story already here. Another story here. Okay, the Sun. Okay. Okay, so the first thing you had was the 4 of Cups upside down. And this is telling me that right now you may not be in the best mental or physical state, and you need some healing going on. It could be spiritually, it could be physically, it could be emotionally, but you definitely need some sort of healing process to go on. And then also your 10 of Swords is upside down, meaning that everything's coming at you at once and you're finding it difficult to communicate and you're finding it pretty much difficult to get your point across to people. And then your Sun is also upside down right now, meaning that you're ready to shine, but some things are not going as well as you would like. And it could have something to do with just physical, mental, or emotional help and then lack of communication. So then over here, that's cosmically what is happening. There's that connection. And then over here, we have the Death card, which is upside down. And this means to me that whereas a transformation may need to take place, it's not happening right now. You're not really moving forward. But also, maybe there's nothing you need to do. Maybe you feel as if you need to move forward, but also you might just do better off watering the grass where you are, because this is a feeling that I'm getting is that all you have to do right now is have better communication and also get in touch or fix or heal yourself spiritually, emotionally, or psychologically. There's a lot of that I'm feeling right now to make your Sun come out and go forward. So this card, whereas if it was upright, would tell me that you need to change some stuff, some things need to die, something old needs to be shed. This is telling me in this position that you need to stay where you are. You need to work on what's going on in your life right now, uh, and just water the grass where you are. So in this one also with, with the Five of Wands being upright, this is telling me that there's a lot of factors going on that are causing this miscommunication, this breakdown in communication. And it's like you're getting pulled in a bunch of different directions, so it's making it hard for you to manifest things. And that's why your Queen of Swords is also upside down. You're really having a hard time cutting through the chaos. And that could be, like I said, from this August energy just coming in and really turning your world upside down and kind of making you feel kind of emotionally, exhausted. And so with that, that's what I'm feeling a lot here is this emotional exhaustion. It could be that, it could be home related, relationship related, but there's just this mental exhaustion. And you really do want this strength card back upright. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to this energy deck right here, and it's going to tell us what kind of energy that you need to move forward in the month of September. So if you want good energy, please type down below for me, Sagittarius, like I want good energy, please. And then if you want a reading from me, you can always reach out to me at askjenniferwinters@gmail.com, and I would love to talk to you, okay? So I'm going to spread these out kind of one by one this time because I want to make sure I get the right energy. And I'm just going to stop at the card that tells me what you need here to get your sunshine back. Okay, this one. Okay. All right, so it's your sixth chakra, and it's the Archangel Metatron. Okay, so this is opening up your sixth chakra, which is basically it has to do with like your pineal gland, and that could be where you need healing from. It's basically your third eye. So this is telling me that in order to get your spiritual and mental and physical health back on track, you need to open up that third eye. You need to treat the pineal gland. That is going to require a lot of foods that are going to really open up that chakra. So this is also telling me that your health is sort of suffering in some sort of way that has to do with food. And that pops out at me because usually when I see this third eye, it's telling me that your intuition is blocked, which could be that too. But I also feel like it has, when as an empath, that I'm getting something about your nutrition, maybe some vitamins that you're lacking. Could be something like if you just look up, what's good for the pineal gland or opening the third eye for food, just incorporate some of that into your meals and do it consciously. And what that's going to do is open up this intuition. And with that intuition, you're going to have better communication. And with better communication is better manifestation. And also this ability to stand in your power and rule. And like I said, again, with this being upside down, that it's really a simple fix. It's something that you can start with that's manageable, and that's your own health. And that is going to help you really open up, and it's going to help you move forward and stand in your power and have better communication. And it's going to stop that physical and mental exhaustion. So yeah, that was a pretty cool reading. Like it all just came out and made complete sense. And with that chameleon, just adapt to the situation. I'm telling you right now the way to start adapting is to take care of yourself. Start within, start with you, and put a lot of, it's kind of weird, but put a lot of vegetables in your body that are different colors, because chameleons need different colors to adapt, and then to act as if, like, if you are wanting to increase your health, act as if I can do this and I will. I'm going to get better. I'm going to feel better. And once I do that, I'm going to be able to communicate better. And I'm then going to have the sunshine back into my life. And you can also see with Metatron how there's a lot of sun or a lot of light coming off of him. So you want that light spirit back, okay?